chapter looks at school experiences and the relationship to delinquency. So here's just kind of an overview of school experiences associated with delinquency. Low academic performance, little school involvement, low attachment to school, poor relationships with teachers, low educational or occupational goals, dropping out of school, and school misbehavior. So, why are school experiences and delinquency associated with each other? Both could be caused by the same third variable. Delinquency may cause negative school experiences, and school experiences have a modest causal effect on delinquency. So, negative school experiences. How come some kids have negative school experiences while others do not? These can be due to some things we've already looked at: individual traits like low intelligence and low self control, family factors that we looked at, family size, parental criminality, parental rejection and poor discipline, associating with delinquent peers and gang members, misbehavior and delinquency, background factors like social class, sex, race, ethnicity, residential mobility, and type of community, and the type of school a child attends. So let's look at school characteristics. The amount of delinquency occurring in schools, school differences in rates of delinquency, school characteristics that reduce within school delinquency, and effects of those characteristics on delinquency. So first of all, how much delinquency in school occurs in school? Serious violence is relatively rare, while less serious forms of violence are more common. Theft is more common than violence, and most forms have been declining since the early to mid 1990s. Bullying, however, is extensive, and there are 3 dimensions of bullying. First, it's a behavior designed to harm or disturb others. It occurs on a repeated basis and involves a more powerful person or group attacking a less powerful one. Victims of bullying suffer a range of negative psychological and social consequences. So, what schools have higher rates of delinquency? Schools and rates are higher in schools that have a higher percentage of less able, poor, male, minority group students. Schools located in urban communities with high rates of crime, poverty, unemployment, and female headed households. And these characteristics have a small to modest association with rates of in school delinquency. What characteristics reduce in school delinquency? Small schools with good resources, where the average teacher instructs a smaller number of different students and teachers have the necessary materials and equipment. Where there is good discipline, clear rules that are consistently reinforced and not overly punitive. Schools that provide opportunities for success and praise students for accomplishments and have high expectations of those students. Pleasant working conditions for students. Teachers have positive attitudes towards students and show concern for them and create pleasant physical space for students to work. Good cooperation between the administration and teachers. Administrators and counselors keep teachers informed of disciplinary problems, and administrators and counselors assist teachers in their disciplinary efforts. And finally, strong community involvement. How do they reduce delinquency? They're less strain provoking. They subject students to better control. They're more likely to punish bad behavior and reinforce conformity, provide less exposures to delinquent others, and are less likely to label students as bad.